Welcome to a lecture by MAITREYA. This is NAMAS University, Earth's spiritual digital university. Our mission is to help people be guided by their soul all the time, empowering them to live their true purpose with assistance by Shambhala beings to co-create the future of our planet as laid out in the divine plan for Earth. My name is Katarina Adari, and Lord Maitreya will be speaking through me. This lecture contains the sound of self-realization. Are you ready to get to the core of you? Know yourself and act on what you know. This is self-realization. Thank you for listening. This has been all there is to say about self-realization. Okay, I'm going to explore this spiritual concept a little bit more just to make an impression on you and your personal vibration. The essence of self-realization is sound. The sound stands for the vital energy that you are. It is a summoning call. It is rapture. It is soul to source, union with your source. That's what the sound is. Soul connection to the divine is a sound. It's the sound of oneness. Oneness is a prerequisite of self-realization. In essence, you recognize yourself as being connected to your source, where everything comes from and where everything goes back home to. This is what soul connection and realization feels like. It feels like home. Once you have perceived the sweet sound of your connection to the all-encompassing source, you can recognize yourself. The vibrations will settle into you and attract more vibrations to you that are like it. Ambassadors of light carry the sound of oneness around the world. That's what we seek to empower you for. All of you are being called to reawaken to your highest potential now. Most of you have no idea of your soul's power. Most of you have forgotten and have been conditioned to unlearn how to recognize what your soul wants you to do. There has been a lot of resistance in you. This creates disease, unease, imbalance for you individually and on a global scope. The realization of oneself and what it means has been discussed in spiritual circles on Earth for a long time. Spiritual teachers sent to you on Earth did an outstanding job to help the people of their day. The consciousness of many of these spiritual teachers was far ahead of that of most people on Earth. What they taught was out of reach for most people. One of the tasks of these spiritual teachers was to kindle a fire in you and your ancestors. To know yourself means you know what your soul knows and wants. It means that you understand what your soul desires, not your ego. This calls for discernment, meaning you need to tell the difference between your soul's and your ego's desires. How do you tell the difference? Soul alignment is a frequency. When you are fully aligned to your soul and do what your soul desires, you feel that the constant seeking is over. This is when you are very close to becoming a self-realized being on Earth. Katarina's voice, for example, carries the frequency of soul alignment. What she speaks out into the world carries a crystal clear frequency and vibration from a spirit of oneness. Similar, magnificent things are possible for you too, and it won't take ages anymore. That's what the SANAT KUMARA has been orchestrating for Earth's spiritual advancement. When you are in the presence of soul-aligned people, you will notice it. Their presence and vibrations enhance your own alignment. Depending on your own frequency, you will sense their presence either as being enjoyable or uplifting, or you will feel somewhat uncomfortable as their presence loosens up what is lesser in you in terms of vibration, and you can feel the movement of energy in you, stirring up negative memories stored in your system. As a result, it might be that you avoid or even attack such people, because their high vibration makes you feel uncomfortable. Many people make this a pattern, a mechanism of avoidance, which puts their self-realization in this lifetime at risk. What is it that you avoid? What is it that you shy away from? What have you been postponing for years or decades? Write it down to frame it. Choose to let it go. Your points of avoidance are exactly the points where you are supposed to grow and evolve spiritually. When you feel that something is triggering you and it feels uncomfortable, do ask yourself questions. What is it that makes me uncomfortable? What's triggering me? Wait, be patient until you receive an answer. Set the intention to ground the situation or trigger. Ground it off from your system. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. Our planet Earth has its own vibration. Are you aligned to it? She and nature are your great caregivers. A regular practice of intention setting will neutralize the energy contained in situations that you attracted when you were not fully aligned to your soul. And such a practice will align you to your natural frequency of well-being with every step you take. We are going to publish official digital NAMAS University products you may purchase in case you feel you need support. We've heard from some of your fellow students that they applied the invocation from Lecture 10 to raise the vibration of past situations, and it worked like a charm. This is something you could try for yourself if you haven't done so. When you are a self-realized being on Earth, you have embraced yourself as a cosmic being. A cosmic being is humble and respectful and feels its oneness with the divine, with all life there is and with a cosmic network. A cosmic being draws upon its soul. As you are a cosmic being, allow your soul to guide you as a physical being on Earth. When you are aligned to your soul, you move your body and energy through your day, feeling and knowing what your soul knows and doing what your soul wants you to do. And you see it through the lens of your ever-expanding consciousness. Your expanded consciousness will pull inspiration from other planes to resolve Earth's challenges at this time. This is part of NAMAS University's mission, as you are here to apply your divine qualities as part of the divine plan for Earth to be a spiritual university planet for the cosmos, not just for human beings on Earth. If you don't know what that means exactly, please refer to the SANAT KUMARA's earlier podcasts and lectures. With the new energies reaching Earth, self-realization is at your fingertips now. People from all walks of life come to feel they have an innate purpose, yet they don't know what it is. Your purpose is very specific to you. No one else has your purpose. Love is the answer, but not your purpose. We have talked about self-realization and its accelerated fulfillment through Master Teacher and Shambhala guidance in earlier lectures. As has been said before, you may invite us into your life as your spirit guides, using your own invocations or our official material, which is linked in the show notes. Your self-realization is at your fingertips. Once we're in and you have soul alignment, your consciousness will skyrocket. You will learn to think and feel as a cosmic being if you do your homework first and cleanse your whole system to raise your vibration, stick to a consistent spiritual practice, and allow us to guide you despite your ego's desires. Plus, remember, you need to take a leap of faith, knowing that we will hold your back. Invite us to speak with you. Most people on Earth have no idea of the divine plan for Earth and of the cosmic endeavors that have been orchestrated to fulfill it at this time. No regular human being on Earth can fathom the magnitude of those cosmic endeavors. No artificial intelligence in the world could do the same job. What did you believe when you were a kid? I am this. I can do this. I want to. What's been lingering in your mind for ages that you've been putting off? In Katarina's case, it's been the spiritual identity of a singer. She sang during childhood, was aligned to her spiritual essence as a singer, but she wasn't during her long career in law. Until a rare moment of singing in the flow when she thought, my voice connects to the divine, which we can attest to. This is part of her current job description as an ambassador of light. Now to you. What have you been putting off all your life? What part of your essence has not been lived to the fullest as a result of conditioning? Ask, and you will be given the answers. Thank you, Maitreya. Our next lecture will be exquisite again. Mother Mary will speak to your hearts.